No throw today, just business. In this week's paper, a couple of Acushnet Selectmen stories, the first of which being that the town hall has a lack of personnel guidelines, meaning there's the opportunity for pay disparity and different things of that nature. They had someone come in and essentially tell them that rather than needing to redo the entirety of their guidelines, they just needed guidelines in the first place. Something interesting, something to keep an eye on as well. A weed removal program in Acushnet as well has been put on hold because of an interesting twist in the sense that Acushnet actually doesn't own the ponds in which there's an invasive weed species in. That's an interesting story as well because it involves the city of New Bedford. So Acushnet's going to have to do some dealings with New Bedford in order to further the program. There's initial steps they can take, but without further discussions with New Bedford, it doesn't really look like they're going to be able to do much to the ponds. And then the other big story of the week was the Huddleston Marketplace. I spoke with Tourism Director Chris Richard, who's also been instrumental in creating and acquiring vendors to participate. And it should be a cool outdoor showcase of vintage goods, food, arts. Should be cool on the Academy building lawn as well. And then other than that, a couple of things. All-class breakfast coming up at Fairhaven High. Two sports stories this week. Fairhaven teams finishing up their seasons. So interesting week in Fairhaven and Acushnet. Go ahead and give it a look.